Adventures in Grandma Land, August 3rd, 2021. Today's a big day. I just woke up. Just woke up. It's for the great day that we're going to be climbing Mount Sneffels today. It's super early. I'm going to make myself a wonderful power protein drink to get me started. Packing up and off to the mountain we go. I made it to the trailhead, Mount Sneffels. Yikes. Looks like a good one. Right now, I'm where the regular road ends and the four-wheel drive road begins. So if a four-wheel drive vehicle happens to be coming on by, I will hitch a lift. Because it's 2 miles to the actual trailhead. So there's supposed to be a bathroom up here somewhere. I'm going to try to take a tinkle before I go up the mountain. Yo, me. Let's do this. So I think I was wrong about which one is Mount Sneffels. It's not this one. It's probably that one over there. And you can't tell by this perspective, but from here, this one over here, that one appears to be a lot taller. I've only got about a half a mile, and it's taken me 20 minutes. And so I said it was going to take me about 10 to 12 hours, which it looks like it's going to. Especially, I've only done a half mile of 2 miles to even get to the official trailhead. And so from there, I'm almost at the tree line. I'll check in later when I get to the trailhead to give you more information about Mount Sneffels and this grand adventure in Grandma Land. All right, I've made it to the trailhead. Here I am at Mount Sneffels. Well, the trailhead to Mount Sneffels, it's 7.1 miles one way. It's out and back, rated as hard. It's a number 3 hiking trail, which is just this side of needing ropes and other equipment. So there's going to be some scrambling. There's going to be a little bit of climbing. Looking forward to it. It is 14,300 and some odd feet. To the top, it's one of 58 14ers in the state of Colorado. This is my first one. Don't figure I'm doing all 58 because there are several that require expert climbing, and not quite ready for that. So it's elevation difference of about 3,300 feet. I've already gone up over 300, so I got about 3,000 feet left to go to get to the top. I understand the views are incredible, and I'm hoping to get some views if it clears up a little bit. Yoicks. The forecast says high of 59 with a possibility of thunder showers. I did bring my poncho, and I know to not stand under a tree, but then again too, there aren't any trees. So if it starts to get thundery and lightning-y, is that a word? It is. Now I'll find a nice rock to hide under. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Wish me luck. I'll be in touch. All right, Mount Sneffels, you're going down. Got a ride. Got a lift from these fine people. Yeah. So it's about another 2 miles to the actual trail that goes up to the 14er. So this is awesome. Thank you guys. Okay, Adventures in Grandma Land. I do have a web YouTube channel called Adventures in Grandmaland.
Okay.
I thought I was the most badass grandma in the world. No, we got the most badass grandma in the world going up this mountain on the ATV. All right, so I still have a ways to go, but not as much as I did. So thank you, family.
You're welcome.
And we're going.
Have a safe walk.
I
Bye.
will. After that fun and exciting ride in the ATV, which cut about an hour off my climb, which was nice and fun. I don't know if I have any feelings left though. The young man sitting next to me, he's all wearing a motorcycle helmet. Pretty funny. All right, so I've met some people that are coming down and said, yeah, not much of a view today because of the clouds, but I'm hoping that I might get lucky and see something other than clouds when I get to the top. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter anyway. I would have succeeded. So I only have about 1,200 feet left to climb. This looks like it's probably going to be the most challenging bit. And unless something else interesting happens, I'll see you at the top. So I'm about that far from the summit, which isn't too far. About a quarter mile. But the altitude's really starting to get to me. And it's very steep and slippery with the sand and the ski. So I'm taking a rest here. Trying not to barf because of the lack of, or the so little oxygen. And then thinking about getting back down again. Takes a while because slipping and sliding, already slipped a little bit. Not too bad. Bragging rights. Yeah. Okay, so I just talked to some really experienced hikers, mountain climbers, and they said, yeah, I'm about a little over 13,000 feet right now. I still have that, and then there's another ridge, actually, just up and over this is another ridge, which is another 700 feet up. And I talked to them a little bit, and they said, yeah, I'm getting a little nauseous because of the altitude. And also they said that they think there might be a monsoon coming. And not to be proud. Don't be proud. It's a mind game, and if this were a better day, I'd be able to go up to the top. They said this one's a lot harder than I think. Because, yeah, there is quite a bit more. And I am concerned about going down. It really is slippery. I'm watching other hikers just kind of watching them right now, just kind of slipping, sliding, slip, slide. And it's getting cold. It's dropped. The temperature has dropped at least 15 degrees. Oh, in the last 15-20 minutes. So ain't too proud. Ain't too proud. I'm just really impressed that I got this far. I'm going to try a different 14er, one that's marked level 2, maybe even level 1. One of those that you drive almost up to the top and then take a little stroll, get to the top. Maybe I'll do one of those as my first summits. But really proud of myself. Really proud of myself that I got this far. And I do challenges, but I don't be reckless. I'm not going to be reckless. I don't want to get all the way up there because I'm wearing shorts and then have it start to, the weather turn on me, and then have to try to get down here in, because the fog's rolling in. I don't know if you can see. fog's rolling in and I don't want to be climbing down in the fog. So down we go. All right, so I made it back down to the trailhead here, and I made it to right about there. Right about there. Before I decided to turn around and come back. And I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I turned around. It was starting to get cold, and I saw too many hikers coming down, just slipping and sliding. I saw one guy fall, and I'm slipping on the way up. I fell once, and just a scrape, no big deal. Thinking if this is the way going up, this is how it's going to be going down. And the trail wasn't that bad. I mean, here I am, I'm not tired. A little bit tired, but not exhausted. I've got about 4 miles back to my car, and it's all downhill. I'll try to catch another ride with a 4-wheel drive back to my car, but if I don't, that's okay. It's not gonna be, it's nothing. It's nothing but a 4-mile trail. So see you on the other side. Bye, Mount Sneffels. Yeah, with this bird's eye view, I made it right about there before I turned around. Bummer, huh? Hey, Marmot. You gonna let me take your picture? Or are you gonna scooch? Cause aren't you handsome? You're not afraid, are you? Oh, with the baby. Baby Marmot. Hey there, guys. How you doing? Can I come a little closer? You're the baby. Oh, aren't you adorable? I'm going to photo. I just heard a scary old clap of thunder that rolled and rolled coming from the vicinity of where I was. So, I'm glad I'm here. Okay, Grandma here. I got her another lift. Thanks, guys. Because I had just bit the big one, slipped on another patch of sand. And so, yeah, and now it's raining. So my good Samaritans have saved Grandma's ass again. So go to your rig, get a nice hot cup of herbal tea. Yeah, that'll make me feel so much better. Oh, and too bad I missed the bear. Apparently there was a bear around here earlier. I got the marmots, not bears. Tea to come. Okay, back to the car. Those nice young men in their Rubicon. It was nice that they were able to give me a ride because it's really starting to come down now. So I'm going into Uray. I'm going to see about getting a nice cup of herbal tea or maybe some decaf coffee because, you know, hey, I'm a rebel. And see if there's anything else going on in Uray because this definitely didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was going to. All right, let's go exploring. All right, back in the car. Looks like it's gonna be a little bit of a trip going down because Jeeps, they're still coming. I've probably seen almost 24 Jeeps and they're coming up even though it's raining. I guess they want to go boobada boobada and splishy splashy. Whatever it is that they like to do in their Jeeps. So it only took me to get up there and back with the rides and within reaching distance of the summit. It took me less than 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, fewer than 5 hours. And I know that there's a Box Canyon waterfall, I think, in Ouray. So we're gonna go and check that out. Okay, so for those of you who are keeping score, that's where I was. Just a couple, well, that's where I was. I'm now in the beautiful town of Ouray, Colorado, and it really is beautiful. If you haven't been here and you happen to be in this neck of the woods, you should definitely go check it out. There was nobody here when I was coming in this morning. It was about 8 o'clock, but now it's bustling with all kinds of tourists. Well, I have stopped because I bit the big one and hurt my knee, and it needs a Band-Aid. And I don't have one in my car. So I'm actually parked across the street from the Ouray Police Department, and I'm gonna go in and see if they will give me a Band-Aid for my boo-boo. Let's check. Okay, boo-boo's all cleaned up. And this is Mark, and he's an EMS, and he took real good care of me. I've got a Band-Aid, and he's not even gonna charge me.
Nope.
And it's all gonna be good.
No charge.
No charge. Wonderful Ouray, first responders. Hooray, Ouray.
We didn't have to take the knee off.
I know. I'm so glad I didn't lose the knee.
Life is good.
Boy, my next stop in Ouray is Box Canyon Falls. You can hardly hear me because, well, it's Box Canyon, and it's a lot of falls, and it's really big. I shall take some more pictures so you can see. This trail goes further. You know what? I'm tired. Goes over there, and who knows where it ends up. I'm tired. Okay, folks, I know where that goes. Because I came up here, went over the high bridge through the tunnel, and this one is Ouray Perimeter Trail back into town. But nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to turn back around, hightail it back to the nature center. And so, Box Canyon Falls. Very cool. I'll sit here for a second and listen to the birds on the water. It's lovely. Glad I came. Might have to come back. Lots of things to see and do in Ouray. Let's go find some more. One of the places the literature says to go is Mouse's Coffee and Chocolate. Chocolate and coffee, but they're closed on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. What is that all about? Fine. Well, I'm home after that very exciting journey. I didn't hang out in Ouray for much longer because my knee started to hurt. Yeah, I was getting out of the way of a truck. I got all the way down the hill, just about, the mountain, And then I was getting out of the way of a pickup truck who was coming towards me up the hill. And I slid on some gravel. Went down on my knee and my hip, my left knee and my left hip. So once again, it's not a misadventure as far as hiking or doing something that was challenging. It was just getting out of the way. So I'm going to relax here for a little while. It was difficult hobbling back from the car into the house, but all is well. I'm going to rest some and then go take a bath. So Adventures of Grandma Land, signing off. See you next time.